Hello, my name is Reg, and you're watching Shattered Dungeons. Somewhere.
Hey there.
Hey there, everybody. I don't sound anywhere close to Toby. Toby's
That's okay. You know what? We know you're trying your best, and really that's all we can ask of you.
Vanessa? She gave me a gold star earlier just for trying. It's a participation award? I don't know. Anywho, welcome everybody. We are Shattered Dungeons. We play an indie RPG called Shattered Dawn every Tuesday night for everyone to enjoy. Welcome Tofu in the chat. By the way, I got delayed, so almost all of our giveaway items from last week I have not sent yet, but I will send them this week. I promise. Pinky promise. Right here. Beep, beep, beep. No. We will be doing a giveaway tonight for these red dice, so be prepared for that. And also,
I missed how red they are. Hold on.
Can we? Okay. Can we get a replay song of last week of what the best short was? The short that on TikTok got 2,000 views in a day and a half.
That's impressive. I don't know. That's probably the time y'all thought I swore and I didn't swear. Remember? Y'all remember that when I said you?
What did it sound like though?
He just did it.
You.
Oh, okay.
Sog's bleep button is now in full force, so congrats. Be prepared for the most savage sock puppet you've ever heard of. Now, if you haven't already, you can go to shatteredtabletopgames.com/shop and get one of these. Oh, I did it backwards! What is wrong with me? I was going for that sweet shirt flip to reveal like the actual artwork, and then
you did it backwards.
I did it backwards and showed nothing.
Oopsies.
So silly of me. Anywho, so you can go there and buy a Vanessa shirt. Use code ARC3 for 20% off. Also, Patreon is going to be housing all of our custom music from now on. So if you are a patron, that's a great way to support the show. You also get access to all of our custom, unique music that I write for the show. So that could be cool.
It's good tunes.
Yeah, it's if you are going through a dungeon, or like maybe you're having a walk down a dark alleyway. Maybe you decided an emo phase. That's good. Maybe you want to walk through a subway system late at night, like on the side, you know, like down the tunnels. Really risk your life. It's the perfect soundtrack for that. So, the other two things.
You know, funny story. I died in a subway, but it was the sandwich shop. I asked for too many pickles on there, and they just got lodged in the old airway.
Okay, that was good. I'll give you that one. But yeah, so make sure you go and be a patron. Patreon.com/ShatteredTabletopGames. Last one, go check out OpalOutletShop.net. It changed and now I'm all messed up. Opal Outlet Shop on Twitch. Go follow them, support them. They are amazing. And any follow or website view, anything like that obviously helps. But also they sell really great opal jewelry and miniatures. So go do that. Make it happen. Are you guys ready for this evening?
Never.
Yes. Almost. I got a video problem, but yes.
We'll figure it out. It's no biggie. All right, we will see you back in a moment. Enjoy our Arc 3 intro video. Long ago, a powerful spellcaster by the name of Vezifor began to study the secrets of immortality. For years he researched, then finally had a breakthrough. He performed the ritual and became a lich. After years of pillaging and war, he grew bored and retired to his tower. It was then he decided to build a dungeon.
There are those of you out there who said I could not design the perfect dungeon, Vanessa. But I proved them all wrong. We got demons, we got dragons, we got undead, we even got unpaid interns. Head on down, because
This is Shattered Dungeons. This is Shattered Dungeons.
Just follow the sounds of my soothing voice.
Back. I wouldn't call that soothing, but it is a voice. So we are stoked to have you with us this evening. Episode 2 of Arc 3. We are sponsored, as always, by our illustrious, wonderful, our super top-notch quality patrons on patreon.com/shattertabletopgames, and those of you in chat who are subscribers on Twitch. We are gonna throw let's do Bridge of Death and with the Vanessa at the end.
We still have to build the Bridge of Death.
Right.
This is going to be a fun episode, everybody. Link, welcome.
We'll get to it. He's just old, and it takes him a while.
Yeah.
He has a hard time erecting things.
Tonight, our wonderful cast.
Sometimes you have problem erecting things, but you just see your doctor, and they'll take care of you real good. Except, if they say if erecting bridges takes longer than 4 hours, you should really,
call a stonemason.
Let's just say I died that way, but that ex-wife Julia, she was she went out happy, and that's okay.
What are you talking about? Tonight we have a wonderful cast. That's what I was thinking too. We have Toby, played by Jordan.
Oh, hey there, Toby Gunder City. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm just realizing that apparently Ray and Jordan have just entered into this unspoken agreement to try and find the most annoying character voices each and every time. And it's hard to say who's winning overall, but God help us all.
It's you.
I think chat gets to decide. Oh no, it's you. We have Ray's character Sog, played by Sog.
What's up, everybody? Oh, hey, check it out. Let me, look.
Oh, you brought your character sheet this week.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. That was
my
wonderful.
character sheet so you can get them off my back.
Can I just predict something?
Go for it.
I'm gonna call my shot weeks in advance here, maybe months. When Sog inevitably dies,
he is a Ray character.
Will he rage rip the tiny sheet in half?
Or eat it.
Yeah.
Or eat it. Yeah.
Just eat it.
I like it. Yeah, just eat it. Because I don't have arms or hands or.
Let's call this already. This is
Rage mouth.
September 28th, 2021.
Mark your calendar.
Time of death. Take it, future Jordan.
I mean, unless you count this hand that's shoved up my.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, your sock.
That's what I said.
We got sock.
We have Shorty Smalls, played by Heather.
Hey everyone, I'm Shorty.
I couldn't tell if the chair creak was like part of the gimmick or what.
For sure.
Yeah, I was like,
Shorty.
What word are you about to say that starts with a creaking noise? And then, of course, we have Dion playing his wonderful character, Grunkle.
How
are you guys doing tonight?
Oh, it's a little hard to see you there, big guy.
It's going to be impossible because the virtual eyeballs aren't working. I don't know. I tried things and virtual eyeballs broke.
Oh, that's real terrible. I've heard that there's some secretive entities like the Lich and such that they find other eyeballs to watch you on. So that's okay, but you don't get a real say in the matter.
I will actually use the raw image that I made for your token, Dion, and I will literally just put it in your video spot.
Can you do me a favor?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That artist was a genius.
I need you to do me a favor. In that voice, I need you to say, and that's when Andy knew he was in trouble.
It was at this point that Andy knew he.
It's pretty good.
Oh, that there Andy Dufresne really stepped into it big time.
So, after last week, you guys explored the dungeon and met some characters, let's just call them. And after you were sufficiently explored and tried to kill the guy who runs the dungeon, Regent Regis, you traveled back to your sleeping bag and took what I assume to be a fitful rest. Afterwards, Jim, who you basically report to in the dungeon, entrusted you with a mission-critical task to find firewood within the dungeon without going outside of the dungeon. And so after he gives you that task, he says, "Good luck, don't die." And he leaves. You now stand in the tavern, having sufficiently eaten a lavish breakfast. What do you do?
Well,
I think
let's find some wood.
So
I think we can take some of these chairs over here and kind of disappear. You know what I'm saying?
that's
easy.
a great idea.
As soon as you say that, bartender Bonesy says,
If you take any of my chairs, I will murder you myself!
Well, I already got a step ahead of you there, friend, but I would say that those chairs are, while they'd make a lovely kindling for a night, they probably aren't the long-term solution that that big fellow was looking for.
Oh, I thought we just needed wood that would burn.
Oh, yeah, no, but anyways, these got like a nice lacquer on them, and let me tell you, if you accidentally pour lacquer all over yourself and then stand next to an open flame, you go up quicker like the 4th of July there, and that was a fun way to die, all things considered. Smelled like a weenie roast, but anywho.
That's so really, good to know, Toby.
Really, all of that when it lasts a night, and I feel like they've got probably bigger energy consumption problems.
I'm gonna make a note of that. Don't throw lacquer on myself and set myself on fire.
You could. If we're looking for ways to take care of problems, though, a little bit of lacquer and flame might actually help out.
I am uncomfortable with you talking about this next to my wooden furniture.
You don't want us talking about setting your wood on fire?
No.
Bonesy, do you have any suggestions of where we might find some woods?
Lubric probably has some. I wouldn't be the merchant Lubric.
Okay.
Lubric. Do you guys know him? Do you know him, Sog?
I know of him.
Do you know how to find him?
Nope.
What about you, Toby?
In the dungeon.
There's also the executioner skits might have some.
Okay. So I guess we should go look.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
there's the cleared out second level, but that's dangerous.
Yep, that's where we're gonna end up going.
Second level?
We're gonna have to.
okay, so about these levels there, I was under the assumption that most of these dungeon fellas, unless it's like a big tower or something, they were under the ground, yeah?
Yeah.
I would assume.
He points
Okay,
up and
so-
you look up and see dirt and like roots and stuff.
Okay, so that kind of quantifies my next little tidbit here. So trees are made of wood, yeah?
Yeah.
And so they got systems there. So really, we should for like a big conflagration of roots, and that might lead us to some of them trees.
If you do
I'll look
that,
up
the
to see.
whole dungeon will be caved in.
I'll look up to see what the ceiling is currently made out of here.
It is a combination of roots, like thatch. There's some. It's like the most random assortment of stuff. It really is just like a hodgepodge put together. Just if it stayed, it stayed, and no one really questions the structural integrity of it.
You know, I'm willing to bet they probably got a pretty good deal on the work here because me and some boys could have just done this for about 40.
40 what?
You know, 40 gold and a nice bucket of tall boys. You get a nice Saturday afternoon, you throw something together. It doesn't gotta last long. Well, I guess it has to last long enough, but you know.
Hey, Val.
Such a good point.
But then the structure collapses on you and you die, and then you start all over again.
Have y'all ever heard that super awesome song that came out a little while ago by the artist Zumi? The Roots Are on Fire. It's a good song.
You know, that is what made me think of maybe that them trees would have the roots that would be flammable.
I mean, that's some good thinking.
We better start doing
I agree.
something.
Boost me up there. Let me get them roots.
We're kind of worried about a little bit of a cave in. We need to make sure it's kind of.
No. It's okay. It's okay. We're in a dungeon, not a cave.
Let's just make sure it's safe. I could kind of move some stuff around. Let me think about this for a second. Let me think about this.
Oh my God! How long is this gonna take, Grandpa?
I try to use my arctivism to move the soil around up at the top a little bit without disturbing it too much, just to make sure I can affect it.
Make an arctivism attack roll.
Okay.
Doing this in
man.
the bar. Not a
We are in some voodoo.
And the dungeon caves in.
This is
Listen,
how
if you
Toby
go
dies
to-
the next time.
If you don't worry about dying, because once you died once, you've died 1,000 times.
So Grunkle rolls a 102, which is actually really great. So Grunkle, you start moving some of the dirt and stone and debris around. As you do so, you see, if you've ever seen a pipe burst in a ceiling, how like the water just pools and it's like it comes down a little bit. That's what is about, like you see the beginnings of that if you move anything up there, the whole thing comes down.
All right. Those are not the roots that we are looking for.
Well, we should go find that merchant.
Hey, Nick.
Let me.
The wood
You know
seller.
what? Why don't we go into one of the?
You're just gonna leave that hole up there, or do you want me to patch it? What are we doing?
I'm
Shorty, do
assuming
you
you
even
put it
have
back.
money for wood?
I'm going to assume that it's safe right now, and it's better if I don't touch it.
That is safe to assume.
You're gonna pick up the dirt you made on the floor?
Nope.
We're saving that for you, Bonesy.
That's inconsiderate. It's so mean.
We don't work here.
I'm gonna float over.
It's your job, Bones.
I'm gonna float over to Bonesy. Okay, there. I got a little suggestion for you. Why don't you just use some of that as like a secret seasoning and tell all the people, oh, it's made with this new seasoning, and see if they go crazy for it, don't you?
Sorry, Bonesy. My arms are too short
Too
to help
short.
with that.
dirty seasoning and drinks. Get up! Get out of my
I
tavern
can
now!
sweep it with my tail.
No, I'll take care of it myself.
I'm gonna swish it away as I walk out.
Don't.
I'm glad that we came to this agreement.
You know, when people think there's a secret ingredient, you'd be surprised how well they respond.
So, where are you guys going exactly?
I got
I
no
guess to the
idea.
merchant. Lubric.
All right, so
Because Shorty wants to buy some wood.
I'll go ahead and move you guys towards Lubric.
I could make a joke
my.
there, but that's impolite.
All right, so you navigate your way through the dungeon, taking a little while. You're familiar with this area, towards Lubric's shop. And
Hey there!
oh, it's you again. Welcome. What can I sell you? I don't buy your things, though. I only sell.
That is a terrible business motto.
You got any of that there wood? Don't, you know...
I do, actually. I have plenty of, well, I have firewood, yes. But, how much are you looking for?
You know, they didn't really
Oh, now you got her
quantify.
They did not say. Maybe one piece.
Only a face cord.
I would like to know what your source of the firewood is.
Sure. This way. He walks over to one of the shelves, and like behind the shelf is a large trunk, and he opens the trunk up, and the trunk is deeper than the actual trunk looks. You don't know if it's like dug into the ground or some sort of magical thing, but he kind of pulls out all of the firewood, which is very obviously not completely enough firewood for maintaining Chef Brittlestink's supply for a significant amount of time, but it's something, and maybe Jim will go for it.
Jim ain't gonna go for that. You know he won't.
This is all the firewood.
You know, do they got a supply of corpses anywhere around here?
Corpses?
That makes good kindling.
Well, ooh. So yes, we have corpses per se. They don't have flesh anymore. They are not wearing anything, but they are technically our guards.
Oh, so you have
that's-
skeleton guards.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. But you know,
That's not really a corpse.
believe it or not, if you combine, you know, if some of that muscle there, if it's been cleaned out, and then you got the fat content of the body, that actually can burn, kind of like a wicker in a candle.
I don't care.
Yeah, it's true. Or you can use the fat for a flying spell.
Oh.
You can do that?
The potion.
I sure can.
Oh, wow.
Well,
I wonder
look,
if that's why my flying spell didn't work.
I will sell this firewood to you for 50 gold per log.
Per log?
No, sir.
It's a dungeon.
That's too much.
So
Do you
there's
think there's
one
a
more
better
thing.
place for firewood?
I'm gonna be
There is
real
no
honest
better
with you.
place to buy things from.
Are you sure?
I've made sure of it. But
But where did you get it from?
I have my
Yes.
sources. So
Well, no,
here's
kid.
here's the deal. I will also give it to you for a simple task. Are
Oh,
you
okay, you're
up
gonna give me the
for
wood?
I'm not
a simple
stabbing
task?
anyone.
Oh no, I know where this is going. He's gonna need one of you to scratch his back. Shorty, I don't think this one's gonna fly for you. No offense.
Scratch your back with my scythe.
Don't do that. I think it's pronounced
I can't do it
scythe,
'cause
but I don't know. Look, if you
You know what they say, the scythe is nice.
That is no. I don't need anyone to scratch my back. Look, I will happily part with this firewood if you can steal or procure one of Regent Regis's ornate throw pillows.
Why do you all hate him? I want in on this joke.
It's no joke. He's our only source of entertainment for, we're down here. There's not a lot going on. No adventurers yet.
So we just bring it to you?
You procure it and bring it, and then, I'll give you firewood.
Okay, so if you had to describe this pillow in some sort of way that would be helpful, would you be like, it's a lovely purple number that says bless this mess on it, or something else?
It's the live, laugh, love pillow. No. No, any of the ornate throw pillows, just not the one that he clearly, everybody has that pillow. Maybe you don't because you're interns, but the pillow where it's like old faithful, it's all beat up and gross and nasty, but you really like laying on it. Not that one.
No.
You guys don't have that pillow?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't really had a head to rest my head in quite a while.
Well, I don't want that pillow. I want one of the nice ones, the ones you take off the bed before you go to bed, so that you can put the back on the bed after you've gone to bed.
That seems like a lot of unnecessary steps there.
Look,
I hate going in that room. It smells like pumpkin spice.
Has sleeping really changed that much in this amount of time?
What?
Well,
no, because I used to do plenty of sleeping when I had lives, and really it's not something I can do now, but I don't remember having extra pillows that you just don't even need. What is the point of that?
It's a status symbol.
Style.
Yes.
But how about you give us half the wood now?
How about you do what I asked and don't try and get anything out of me until the job is done? But if you don't like these deal, you can go to the executioner Skits. He's got something, I'm sure, in there somewhere.
Well, maybe we'll be back with your pillow.
And I will await, because I will know that if you come back with the pillow, it's going to bug Regent Regis like indefinitely.
That sounds okay.
Grunkle Grandpa, what do you think?
I think we need to understand. Are you giving us the source of the wood or just the wood that you have already procured?
I'm giving you the wood that I have in this oddly deep trunk.
Did your wood come from executioner sticks?
No.
I don't think you're legally allowed to ask him that.
No.
Typically you don't want to ask a man where he gets his wood from.
Yeah,
the firewood.
Vanessa may have something to say about that.
I'm so confused.
The firewood I brought in with me when I began to occupy this space as my shop.
Smart.
Oh, gotcha.
So this is all I got.
Well, I guess we'll go look for the pillow.
Or the executioner.
Why not?
That's the quiet parts.
Why not both?
All right, well, toodaloo
Did
then.
you call me?
Toodles.
As soon as we're out of earshot. Okay, I got one of those crazy ideas there.
All right, what do you got?
Do you think he even knows he doesn't even seem to know what the pillows look like in there because he couldn't describe one. We could, if we don't succeed at this, we just go find a random pillow from somebody's room and it'd be like, oh, here it is there.
I got a better idea. How about we take a look at the real pillow and we create a fake that's similar to that pillow. And maybe what we can do is have the person whose pillow we want to take tell them to just complain randomly that they are missing their pillow, even though they're not.
Oh,
You're one smart dude.
You're saying getting good with the boss man, Darren. I honestly, that is just some straight shooting from you.
I'm just saying, the boss man want the wood. So if we get the wood from the guy by faking the boss man's thing, maybe the boss man would be okay with the lie, for a little while.
I mean, I doubt it since we tried to shake him last time.
I think he'd be okay with a little lie to tell people, and we'll just sell it as he's missing his pillow. We'll get the wood. Bada bing, bada boom. Bob's your uncle.
Sog, I'm starting to think that feller kind of enjoyed the attempted murders.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, you know what? The guy said we steal his pillow and stuff because there's nothing else to do down here. So what if the other feller's like, try and kill me because there's really nothing else for him to do down here?
I think maybe he will want to bug the other guy.
Yeah, what if we start a prank war? I'm on board with
That's
this.
such a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
think that Vanessa would know where anything is, would she?
No, Vanessa hardly knows where she is.
Well,
We could ask.
I don't know if we run into Vanessa.
Shut up, back there.
Maybe we'll just say a quick, hey, do you know where we can get some wood?
I'm sorry.
It's okay to ask a
Sog
girl.
yelling at Ray for laughing in the background.
Yeah, ignore the man behind the curtain. He's an idiot. He's homeschooled.
We here at Chatter Done, we don't have the same views as Sog, just so you know.
So
He does not.
Your eyeballs aren't even real.
So what's so where are we? What is happening?
I guess we're gonna go do like 9 things at once. Talk to the executioner, steal a pillow, and try and start a prank war.
Are you all
No, we're
splitting
not
up or are
actually
you
going to
staying
steal
together?
the pillow. We're just going to
Oh yeah,
ask
clone it. Yeah,
if he wants to go along with our plans
yeah. Loving, laughing, living.
and living
Yeah,
Okay.
with
pumpkin spice.
So
nice.
where are you going first?
I guess
what's on the way.
pillow room, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go check out the pillow.
That's a
I-
room
I
that
will
you guys have
apologize.
been in before, thankfully.
Yeah.
So you go
you just moved us
down.
there. Hold on.
I'm gonna move you guys. So
Hold on, I'm trying to find it.
you guys walk back toward Regent Regis's room. You stand at the doorway, which the doors are open still. He's in his room, kind of standing up and reading a book, it looks like. And he has his arm kind of outstretched, and he's like muttering something to himself.
The vision's going, huh? While your arm's kind of out so you can get it in focus.
What? No! He slams the book and like throws it on the bed. No! You guys didn't see me doing that!
No, we did not see you playing with your dolls again.
We saw nothing, and we are not here to stab you today.
Well, good! And
This time.
I hope
I mean,
that you
technically-
do it well next time!
We were thinking, though, that you might like our proposition.
I don't, negotiate with interns!
It's not a negotiation really or anything, and it's not with us. You see, they seem to love to play pranks on you here. I guess it's kind of a theme of your life here is people playing pranks on you.
No one plays pranks on me!
Well, we
They try.
want to just take a gander at your pillow over there so that we can make a fake one. And what we want to do is tell a certain somebody that we've stolen your pillow, and he's going to give us all the wood we need. Basically, it's wood for a fake pillow. You just have to make sure that you don't tell people that, it's not your pillow. Might even help if you just sort of occasionally mention, I wonder what happened to my pillow.
He studies you all for a moment, looks back and forth, just like dumbfounded. And he says, This.
There's free wood if you let us fake the pillow.
This is dumb! He walks over, takes the pillow, walks to you, and hands you the pillow. Leave me out of this!
Hubba!
Thank you for your
Nice pillow.
That was so surprising. Do you not like this pillow?
I don't care. It's a pillow.
Do you have it?
Don't talk about it like that.
Hey,
It's my girlfriend.
No,
He's giving us the pillow. Let's not keep talking or harassing the man. He's got important things to do. Let's just go.
He walks over to a nearby dresser and pulls out another pillow and just tosses it on the bed haphazardly. Seems like he has plenty.
Okay.
As we're walking back.
This should work well.
Yeah, that was easy.
Hey, Sogder.
Yeah.
Did my ethereal ears hear correctly? Did you say that there pillow is your girlfriend?
Yep.
Can you hear that pillow talking, or is this more of a just I'm very lonely kind of thing?
Well, I mean, I'm a sock. It's a pillow. It's just, the way of the world. Your parents never had this conversation with you? About the socks and the pillows?
No, I'm afraid that is not something they had the time to get around to, because yeah, I died that death pretty atti
I figured they would since you're a sheep.
They talk about don't horseback ride with your babies, and that's actually really good advice, don't you know?
Why are you riding baby horses?
No, I was the baby. They was on the horse. They dropped me, and then whoopsie daisies. That was second death. I think I might have died before that.
Explains so much.
Such a good memory.
Thank God. Most of his deaths involve him talking and people not wanting to hear it, and these are just the various settings under which said tragedies. I'll call them tragedies. I like you. Have a good.
I mean, I was a baby there. I don't think I really could have done much of the talking, but okay.
Well, babies can be kind of difficult.
That's terrible. Yeah. That whole conversation is it's like 10 ways bad.
That spiraled fast.
That was like the darkest thing we've ever talked about on this show. Oh my goodness.
I really think we are the baddies this time.
Well, yeah, I mean, by design, I guess. But
right.
So, you make your way back to Lubric's shop. He's just kind of, wandering around.
Hey, Dare, if you could just go ahead and give me some wood, that'd be great.
Welcome back. I'm not going to just give you the wood. You have to bring back the pillow. That was the agreement.
We got the pillow. He only
stole it.
It's a very difficult pillow to get. He comes asking for it. You didn't get it from us. All right.
I would do stole it with air quotes, but well.
You weren't gone very long.
We pulled the old switcheroos and stuff where just one of us distracted him, while the other, I can go ooh and you can't see me there.
Was he in his room or was he somewhere else?
Oh, he was there. We went and annoyed him until we
distracted him.
Until he didn't see us take the pillow.
Okay, well,
an extra condition to this here bargain is that Sog gets to visit the pillow on alternating weekends and Thursdays. Thursdays sound good for you?
Not going to happen. It's not going to be around that long.
So he needs
not even conjugal visits. I mean, Shorty was like a sneaky snack and stole that pillow.
I don't know. No, I don't want to. Go here, take the firewood. Go tell Jim, I'm assuming, that you got the firewood, and please leave me alone for a long time.
Define a long time.
You know, I've been dead so long that even a couple minutes really is just like, oh, what is it? A drop in the bucket of eternity. You know?
Okay, leave me alone until that thing's the Shorty's arms become not
arms.
Well, no, they're like
sure that they will grow.
Come back when Shorty's arms are not stubs.
Got it.
Oh, okay, hey, Shorty.
I'm not sure how I feel about my arms being called stubby.
What would you call them then? How would? No. Let's
He said stop.
Shorty. Let's hash this out then. How would you describe your arms exactly, if not stubby?
Short. They're just a little short.
They barely have any muscle.
I don't think she has arms.
Muscle.
It looks like the hand's directly attached to her side from where I'm standing.
Exactly. They are flippers at best.
I feel like we're being a little unkind to the nice lady here. I mean, look at me. There is literally no muscle mass in this form whatsoever. Sog might be one muscle altogether. Well, the mouth might count.
Yeah, but I'm totally ripped. I'm like the nope rope over there.
You know, Shorty seems to be a very pretty woman. Maybe when, maybe we can talk at the bar there later. But anywho's, let's not be discriminatory, okay, pal?
Yeah, don't discriminate my short arms.
All right, then why don't you guys leave and then come back when you have forgiven me and just don't tell me about it.
Well, as long as we get
Right,
It's
yeah.
all the wood.
Here, take the wood. I don't want it. I have this pillow now. Yes.
You're nasty.
No, this. What? No, the.
how heavy is the trunk that I'm trying to lift to carry the wood?
So, did you even get her name?
Very light.
Ooh.
And as you lift it, you notice it is just kind of sitting on the ground.
Wow, this is nice. All right, thank you. And then I start walking out as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with Grunkle Grandpa.
Okay, bye. You guys leave and go find Jim. Jim has left the tavern and is located in the office area that you guys were each interviewed in. And so you arrive over at the office area. Now, as after giving Jim the wood, he says, "Boy, that's great. I'm really glad you found this firewood. Honestly."
But for the record, when we give him the wood, I'm just dumping it out of the box because this box is too cool to leave with Jim.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. I'm glad you found this firewood. Now
what do we get?
I'm gonna have to have you go bring it to Chef Brittlestink.
Holy crud. This is
Wait.
gonna cost extra.
Wait, we gotta do what?
You could have just.
to bring it to Chef Brittlestink.
We kind of passed him on the way to get here, so that extra bit of information really could have saved us quite a bit of time.
What else do you have going on then?
Well, maybe some drinks with the lovely snake lady later. Who knows how the evening's gonna turn out?
I set the box down and I start reloading the firewood.
I guess I'll help.
Yep, you're doing great. Good job, everybody. Use those hands.
This wood tastes terrible.
Yes, I'm over there helping, and I'm like,
This is like the saddest thing ever. You have a ghost that can't touch it, a sock puppet that can barely lift it, a basilican that can barely lift it, and Grunkle, you're doing all the work.
I'm the manual laborer here, apparently. I get it.
So you all depart after not having been told enough information to make this efficient, and you leave, and you realize you only were at Chef Brittlestink's kitchen once, And so you follow what you remember to be the path all the way back to where the kitchen is. And you pass by Vanessa's door, and you kind of like
everybody tiptoe,
hesitantly like creep by.
Oh, hey there.
Thankfully, the door is shut, and it looks like she is talking very quickly, very animatedly to somebody, and you kind of with some of the glass in this fancy door, and as you pass by, you kind of look,
smush my ghost face up to it.
Who she's talking to, and there is no one in the room with her.
Huh.
What do I roll for eavesdropping?
Roll a sneak check.
All of us?
Whoever wants to try and listen in.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely.
I forgot to add my 10, but there you go.
So I'm sorry. Whoever you are, Shorty is the only one that can actually hear the words that she's saying. Everyone
Even with
else
an
is
88?
even with an 89. So she, everyone's kind of against the door, and for whatever reason, you're the closest to the crack in the door, and you hear her, and just,
It's gonna be okay. He'll visit you at some point. I just know he will, Vanessa. You can do this. You gotta be a big centaur lady. You gotta you can't let him see your footage in this emotional state. You just gotta breathe. And you gotta not cry. You gotta not cry. Okay, I'm not crying. I'm crying.
and it just kind of goes on like that. She is very clearly dealing with some emotional stuff right now.
I wonder if I should offer a non-existent shoulder to cry on.
I can't hear a thing.
I think you should.
Neither can I. I don't have
Keep
actual
going.
ears either.
She sounds scary.
You know, sometimes the scary ladies, they are the most enjoyable. Don't remind me of, there's a wonderful woman named Ruby that may have impaled me with the bedpost. But we're not going to talk about that.
That would have been Ruby. She killed me with rubies.
No, ironically, sapphires.
Ah, yes. So you stand outside Chef Brittlestink's kitchen. What do you do?
Open the door.
Sog headbutts the door in.
Knock.
And after he does that, Shorty knocks on the door with her head, I'm assuming.
Right?
Just,
Her tail.
Yeah, I can slap it with my tail.
there you go.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a
slap it with your
brilliant idea. Yeah.
Get
So,
it.
Chef Brittlestink turns around and he looks at you while he's washing a cup.
What up,
Okay.
Stinkface?
He goes,
We got your wood. Well, Grunkle Grandpa does.
Where do you want the wood? I'm not dumping it out like that again until I know that it's in this final spot.
Smart.
he points to the corner of the room.
I walk over to the corner of the room. I flip open the box and I shake out all the wood.
Okay, you flip it over, it all dumps on the floor, and he goes,
You know,
Is he a zombie?
do I
what is he?
notice a chimney or any sort of makeshift ventilation system?
not that you see. It's just like very smoky in this room. He is a Dargoth, by the way, for the answer to that question.
Hey there, big fella, did you know that if you don't let any of this air get out of here, you're gonna suffocate real easy? Because if you're stuck in a room with fire and no way, nothing to breathe
He
but the
walks
fire,
over
you're
to
gonna,
the door
you're gonna
and
die.
shuts it as you're talking.
Okay, just basic safety tips to save your life and all.
Well, so I guess we're never gonna see Grunkle Grandpa again.
Did he come out with us?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
assuming.
okay.
Well, did you, Grunkle? Did you leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I come out with.
No one would want to stay in there.
Yeah. Yeah, no one wants to stay in there. Asphyxiation is no fun. Well, unless you're doing it a different way, but that's a totally different story for later.
So you now feel compelled to go find Jim and ask what to do next.
Yep. Or
Uh-oh.
we could go slack off somewhere.
We could go back and see Bonesy.
Yeah! Let's get wrecked!
Do you think we can get fired from this job?
There's only one way to get fired.
I started nodding my head. Yes, very
I mean,
much.
what's the worst they're gonna do? Kill me? All I get then is a story, a sandwich, and a next journey.
Okay, let's go find Jim.
After giving Chef Brittlestink the firewood, you seek out Jim. He looks you up and down and says, "Good. If I miss any of his meals, I get cranky. Can't imagine what others would get like. That's all I had for you today. So, oh wait, there is one more thing. You are
Isn't there
each
always?
awarded 15 experience points. Congrats.
How many did we
Nice!
begin with there?
You were level 10, so just go from there.
So be like, okay, we bare minimum 10 or like on the verge 10?
No, bare minimum 10. Alright, here's the rub. Here is the rub. Regis has commanded that I come up with a new trap for the dungeon. That means you're going to come up with a new trap for the dungeon. He said it needs to be quick, cheap, and great. All three of those things. I'll be needing to present 3 ideas at least to him. So, hop 2. Once he chooses which he likes, we'll have to build it and set it up. Now, get to work! Jim leaves the room, and you stand in the office and look around and see that there are paper and quills set out on the table.
You know, quick, cheap, and great is how some people describe my one ex-wife, Sapphire. Ironically, Sapphire killed me for my rubies.
The plot thickens.
So silly, Toby.
Like a delicious gravy.
Oh, don't get me started on gravy. You know, you put it on some fries and get some cheese curds in the mix, and oh boy, there.
So
I was thinking
you
biscuits and gravy.
being a trap?
We rig up a room with a pressure plate that locks the doors and they can't get out. And then we send in Captain Talkative to educate them on the error of their ways for about 100 years.
I think he's talking about you, there.
That's so smart.
That's quick. That's cheap. I forget the other part.
Actually, that part
Great.
wouldn't be very quick if I have to sit there and talk to them for 100 years. You know, I could probably do that, but
Well, it activates quickly.
oh, that's true. Okay, you know, we talked about it earlier. Apparently, we've got to supply a lacquer somewhere here in this dungeon, considering how shiny all that wood in the bar is. So what if we just rig some lacquer to go, put a lot of candles in a small space, and boom, there goes some people.
How do we keep the fire or the smoke from spreading to the areas that we inhabit?
Why don't you do your door closing trick thing at the same time?
But then that means I have to be standing there waiting for the adventurers.
Well, it'd be welcome guests.
What if we do a pressure plate that makes the floor open, they fall into a pit, and the door closes?
Oh, the lewd guy, the shopkeep, he's got one of them.
Yeah. Then they just sit down in the pit for however long until we decide to eat them.
He's got a trapdoor to a pit in front of his shop.
Does this trap have to go into a pit?
No, the pit is the trap. What are you? Were you homeschooled? Jeez. Stay with us there, Shorty.
Out of curiosity, there's not many higher learning facilities.
You're all looks, aren't you?
in Arete.
All looks, no brains.
Were you educated at somewhere that wasn't a home?
What? Yeah, I wasn't educated at all.
Oh, okay, that really nails it there.
I was just thinking that if we could do a simple trap where someone might just trip and fall into the hole, but what they trip on, they would never know. It would
Okay,
be
then.
unsightly.
Like what?
I mean, if that works for maybe the first person, but wouldn't everybody else behind him be like, oh, there went Bill? Maybe don't do what Bill did.
It would be very cheap and quick and pretty great.
Well, Nate,
True.
you know, once again, we're back on the cheap and pretty great. I do wonder if Sapphire's out there somewhere. Maybe she could take care of
Said
it.
3 reps.
Oh, sorry. Can we write Sapphire down for one, or is that a bad idea?
I don't understand the sapphire trap here.
You just put her in a room and say those people coming in have rubies, and she'll take care of everything.
What if we do a multi-purpose one? Okay, so like from the entrance, we lay down some train tracks. Okay. No, wait, hold on, hear me out. Hey, you up there? You quit your laughing with your head down. You just let me finish.
I can't.
So-
I don't even know where it's going, but I can't.
This kind of goes along with this is what Shorty was talking about. Okay, so we put in train tracks, right? And the adventurers are like, oh, cool, look, there's like a little train thingy where we do a seesaw and you know what I'm talking about? The little cart with the seesaw thing?
I don't
Anyway.
know what a train is there.
I told you I was not educated. Listen to me! Okay, so they're pumping this cart along, and they're like, oh, look how fast we're going. We're getting through the dungeon so quickly. And then all of a sudden, there's like a cable that just strings across and cuts them both in half.
That's...
And then we eat them.
What part of that is going to be?
Halfway part. Like,
That'd be very quick. They gotta ride a lot in it.
Well, it depends on how quick they're traveling, but yeah.
You would be surprised how long you can survive when your head has been removed from your shoulders. I should know.
True.
I got that their guillotine thing, but it was on accident. A cart flipped over, and they were transporting spears, and one just went oh, and there goes Toby's head.
Terrible
Bye.
death by accident.
that there sounds too complicated. Because we don't know where the individual adventurer's neck height's gonna be. Like if we set it at my neck height, it wouldn't phase you, saw it.
True. Very good point.
It sounds complicated.
Well, okay. What if you use your superpowers and made like an 80-foot pit, and then we just make it real dark so they can't see, and they just fall in?
Oh, actually, bungee pit. That's a good idea. We could do like a bungee pit. We could put some spikes.
Oh, yeah, bungee's real fun. They put the cord on you and you go doing, and then you come back up and then you dingle a few times and then you gotta wait for like an hour before your next turn.
So we'll just put some spikes in the ground and dig a hole and cover it with a rug.
Yeah, there you go. I like it.
I still think burning them alive would be neat, but that's just me.
I mean, burning them alive would give us some nice ambience around here. It's awful quiet sometimes. The screaming would help me sleep.
You know, it's always so cool down here because we're underground, and also a little extra heat and warmth would not nice for me. It doesn't mean much for me, but it could be cozy for the others. You know, you set up a little hot chocolate station nearby. Everybody comes and gets some marshmallows. You have a wonderful evening.
Yeah, or we could move Stinkface, and then we'd have dinner and a show.
We could lure people to the hole with hot chocolate, with the hot chocolate stand.
Yeah, been there.
So you're saying
No, I haven't died that way.
I kind of like it, except if you were wandering through a random cave dungeon area, would you buy hot chocolate from a stranger?
No,
Why not?
apparently
Certainly.
we expect him to go shop down at at Ludi's, even though he's a member of this dungeon. So apparently that is a logic leap that they feel enough that people are still going to accept.
I was just working on the 3 ideas.
Okay. Okay. So instead of pouring it on top of them directly, right? What if it's just the floor gets a nice healthy coating of lacquer, like fresh lacquer, as we know. Do we got a bell or something? How do we know when they're coming in? How much prep time does Batman get for this?
I thought it was just a random trap we had to think of.
Yeah, no, but like in the grand scheme of things, you don't want the lacquer to dry out or harden, so you would need enough leeway to know, okay, there's people coming, they're gonna be here in like 20 minutes, and then you're like, oh, you got enough time to pour the lacquer and be all set. Or is it like this is a plug and play kind of thing? You just leave, you set it and forget it, and then everything's fine.
Does it qualify?
I don't know. But if it's something that we've got time for, maybe it's their job to work the logistics out. I don't know. We coat the floor in a nice sheen of lacquer, and so they go and step into it, and you know what? Accents are hard sometimes, Tofu. Don't worry about it. And you coat the floor in a nice sheen of lacquer, and so they walk in. They might not notice, and then you, like, middle of the room, you got the tripwire, and that knocks over the candles or lanterns, and then that ignites them into a fiery ball of delight.
That's scary.
Oh yeah, no, it's a hell of a way to die.
So,
I think we covered that previously.
do you guys feel you have at least 3 to present?
The trip and fall in the hole.
I feel like it looks like your little character card there, where it's just a bunch of notes everywhere.
All right, so we got the pit with the spikes, and what's going to be the next 2?
Well, my sister's suggestion was that we would just have a tripwire and someone wouldn't see it because it would be invisible or something, and they would just trip and fall. I think more than one person could trip and fall, and he didn't say that it needed to take out a mob, just a trap.
It's true.
Did you just say a mob?
Yeah.
It'd
Nice.
be funnier if it was a mop.
I mean, you already got a sock in here.
No, think about it. You
suck
enter
it to
a
them.
dungeon and they're like, congratulations, you're a janitor. Get to work.
What if arrows just shot out of the walls?
What if you had a giant boulder that would chase you, but only after you pulled something off of a pedestal? But ironically, the pedestal goes down even though you removed the weight off, when, in physics, it should be the other way around, but it looks cooler on the screen. What am I talking about again? I'm so sorry, I got lost there.
So you have Spike Pit. What are the other 2?
Apparently just a tripwire, and that's it. It just trips.
Lacquer.
Oh,
And
okay.
I think
lacquer.
it trips them into a pit, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we have
Put the rug. Would you? No, you
Yeah.
gotta get the rug
I
covered.
like the rug.
rug over pit, tripwire before pit.
It's gonna be hard to really retreat. You're gonna have to fix that rug every time, though.
Nah,
No.
they could. It's fine.
What about a log that's connected by ropes and has spikes all over it?
You guys ever seen Wipeout?
No.
Oh no.
Oh, never mind. That was just a different. I broke my spine doing one of them things.
They have good traps on Wipeout.
So, what's number 3 then?
Was number 2 the fire?
No, he wasn't very
trip
clear on them, what the trap
pit.
needs to do.
Okay, can I get one being lacquer and tripwired flame?
All right.
Well, why don't we combine the tripwire with the lacquer, the rug with the pit, and then we need one more.
Okay, so we have
Poison food.
rug over spike pit, lacquer
Please
that
enjoy
pulls
these delicious
candles.
select.
Yeah, we have tripwire that pulls candles onto lacquer and ignites the room. And then what's number 3?
You know, you got easy cleanup too if you think about it. The bodies get burnt to a crisp, and
It is the easiest way to clean.
Sog had one. What was the one? Just poisonous food?
Yeah.
oh,
yeah.
I thought you were about to say.
Poisonous food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we just put down like a bunch of potions that look like one thing but they're another? So they're like, oh look, healing potions, and then they drink it later and it eats their insides.
I think there's only one person who's obsessed with potions and drinking potions and maybe explosions, and I don't know if they're gonna come wandering through our dungeon.
No, every adventurer likes healing potions.
I know the guy you're talking about, and I met his ghost way back. You don't need to worry about that.
I like your idea of poisoning food. It's simple. We just whip up something from the kitchen, make it look good, drop some poison on it, and just wait for somebody to eat it. I like it.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to go.
It qualifies.
Potions are hard.
And great. Oh, cheap.
So what? You make the room look like it's a mess area or something?
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
yeah, like a dining room or something.
It had to be a small dining room, though.
Right.
Jim walks in as you guys are finishing up your ideas.
Oh, you
And
would.
he says, right, well, let's have him. What are the ideas? What do I need to present to Regent Regis?
In hindsight, we should have given him 3 like bogus ideas. So when he went and presented them, he looked like an idiot.
We might get fired then.
We can't get fired.
Tell me what the traps you designed are.
All right. Stop me if you heard this one. We put some little spiky things in it, and we cover it with a nice rug.
Cover with nice rug. Okay.
What kind of pattern are you thinking of getting on there?
I mean, not too nice though, because you don't want people walking into a dungeon and be like, "What's this nice rug doing here?"
Yeah, because if it's too nice,
rug.
they're gonna go like, "Hey, I should take this back. This is gonna look nice in my house."
That's true.
Fine, I have to present in a moment. What is the second idea?
Okay, there. So imagine this: you walk into a dimly lit room, right? It's
Candlelit.
There's candles in like the back corner, by the doors, and you walk in and you don't notice that the floors have been covered in lacquer, like fresh lacquer though. And that's when you accidentally triggered the candles to fall down, igniting the lacquer and burning you in a very painful death.
Lacquer explosion. Okay.
It's more like a barbecue pit, I guess, but to each his own.
Barbecue pit.
Adventurer barbecue sounds delicious.
What's your third
Have any of you
idea?
eaten people?
We have one more.
Let's
It
hear
was
it.
actually Sog's idea.
Don't you pin this on me.
I don't like it already.
Hey, Sog, there. Listen, it's a solid idea, and I believe in you.
It's poison. Tell him about it, Sog.
Well, you already told half of it. You might as well keep going.
No, this is your.
I want to hear you
deliver it.
say it.
All right, so hear me out. You take some food, right? and then you poison it.
It's some poison.
That's it.
That's it.
But the food looks really good.
Of course the food looks good.
It's
They gotta want
nice.
to eat it.
Fine. Okay. Poison.
You said it. You said it out like they came across a break room or something.
Maybe like
And
pumpkin
somebody left their lunch
spice.
No.
Pumpkin spice.
So they're
No pumpkin
I've
spice.
got what I need. Goodbye. Stay here. I'll
This
be
looks
back after the presentation.
delicious. You're
He
being
slams the door.
Well, he's a very rude fella.
Yeah, he is.
So
I think those were 3 good ideas.
he's gone for probably about 30 minutes or so, and
I'm honestly proud of what we've accomplished.
you guys are thinking through other things and just kind of hanging out, and then he barges in after a while and says, he looks at you and says, "Well, good news. Choice been made. Now, get to work." Jim slams the scroll on the table, then leaves.
Which
and
one
looking
did he
at the
like?
scroll is the note that Jim wrote.
I see what you did there.
It says, "Rug trap."
I liked that one. That was such a good idea.
You know,
We really don't have to do anything. This is all up to Grandma.
Worst case scenario there, you just, we find a bottle of lacquer and you just keep it on hand in case you ever need to light someone on fire.
Before he
You're
leaves the
stuck on
room, he
that
says, "Look,
Oh, good lacquer. It's really
you
good.
got to make this trap in the first room of the dungeon, just after the cave. Now hop to. We need this done before adventurers get here."
All right, let's go. This'll be easy. Grandpa's just got to do some Tai Chi and it'll open a pit.
So you exit the office area and you see the bar door in front of you, and it looks like there is a room in front of you beyond the bar doors that is filled with a couple skeletons, one of which is only half of a skeleton, but it's 30 feet tall. It is a humongous half skeleton that is crawling on its arms.
Okay, I'm glad you specified which half.
Oh, hey there. I bet you could pick up from the Home Depot for like $20.99.
It clearly
Hello,
doesn't
Mr.
hear you.
Skeleton. Can you hear us?
Are you guys going to open the door and step in?
Let me see.
Should we check for traps?
Oh, I'm already in there. It's fine.
We haven't built them yet.
I'm a little worried. We're standing on a rug.
Oh, man.
He implemented the trap before he told you about it.
Quick check.
Give me a stand.
Yeah, we're here to test it.
All right, so let's do this.
Hey there, big fella. Toby Gunderson. It's a real pleasure to meet you.
As you guys
Whoa.
enter the room, the skeleton lumbers around, rotating to face you, and it starts snarling. And it leaps forward at you, just. And then, as it does so, with a skeletal tongue, begins licking your face.
Oh, gross. Billy.
Who's
Billy,
the
yeah,
good boy
Billy.
there? Is it you? Is it your
Dog.
boy?
Sort of.
One of the skeletons turns around and goes, "Hey, Sweet Tooth, stop it! Stop it, Sweet Tooth! Turn around!"
Oh, your name is Sweet Tooth. That's adorable.
Sweet Tooth kind of like
This is Sweet Tooth, the one
sullenly
that he said
turns
was gonna kill
around.
him.
Do you want some belly rubs or no?
Don't touch him!
Okay.
Well, fine.
Even his head?
Yeah.
All
Fair
right.
enough.
You know, hey, Sog, I bet you could just enter his mouth and just take a fun slide ride right out the back end.
Probably.
So there's another door opposite the door you entered that is a true door. you can enter through that if you would like.
What was the other door? Was it a false door?
Yeah.
No, it was a bar door. Like just
One door tells the
bars.
truth, the other one only tells lies.
Yeah, that. So Shorty Smalls enters first. You see some skeletons flanking the room with a large stone pillar in the middle of the room.
Oh, hey there, everybody. How's it going? Toby Gunderson. Pleasure to meet y'all.
The skeletons pay you no heed, but one of them says, while maintaining his gaze forward, "Stop talking to us! We gotta be prepared!"
You know, my ex-wife Janice, she told me the same thing.
Oh my.
So where should we put this contraption?
I don't think this is the first room.
I think that.
We should keep moving.
Yeah. You
You
guys
have a
see
strange
another bar door in front of you, but on the opposite side is a large turbine, basically filled with big, sharp, curved blades all around it. And
I wonder if other interns came up with these ideas.
before you enter the room, you notice a lever right behind you.
Is it already spinning?
No, it is motionless right now.
Hit the thing. I want to see it go.
Why do we need to build a trap? There's already one here.
That's what I was thinking.
I think the plan here is to have so many rooms with so many traps that, like,
Does
Just
anyone hit the
just
lever?
through numbers alone. Oh, come on, somebody do it. Don't make me do this myself.
My arms are too short.
I don't want to be the one that you guys go. When they ask why did you hit the lever, I don't want to be that.
Okay, then I didn't want to do this. Pops in and out of existence.
As you reach, though, Toby, Sog leaps up and hits it with his head. Between both of you's force, which Sog was not enough to actually flip the switch, but between the both of you, you flick it, and it starts spinning.
Oh, that's cool.
Now, as you are standing in front of it, Toby, I need a stamina check.
Okay.
As it starts spinning, you notice that there's a lot of wind. There's too much wind. Toby, you are sucked into the turbine and cut to shreds in terrible accident.
You're a ghost.
You guys watch as Toby is ripped asunder piece by piece.
Oh, goodness. That's it. No, that's not.
Shouldn't we try to turn it off?
Toby!
I worry about reaching the lever.
Toby is now gone. You do not see Toby whatsoever.
He must be in there somewhere.
Grunkle, I'm assuming you flipped the lever?
Yes.
Okay, the turbine trap stops.
That was the most terrifying and awesome thing I've ever seen. I actually kind of miss Toby.
Look for Toby.
He's in a better place.
Stuck on a blade.
Don't know.
He wasn't a real person. He was a ghost.
Everyone make a let's just a general check.
2.
Dang, you guys, 254 and
Rocking the
9.
house.
Grunkle, you hear a faint noise. It's like someone screaming very far away.
Let's go check the other side of this thing.
As
Can
you,
I?
yeah, you walk through. The turbine's not spinning. As you walk to the other side, you don't see anything, but it's like that noise is getting louder. It's like someone screaming from a mountaintop in a field far away, but it's getting closer and louder and louder and louder. And then just as you feel the cacophony in your ears, you see Toby fade into existence as the scream continues to get louder.
Oh, hey there. How's everybody doing? That was a pretty cool way to die, I'm not gonna lie. It just went right through me. Oh,
Nice. That's awesome.
That was quite an inspiring trap.
That
I think we can tell the boys upstairs that trap works really good.
It does. Yeah, that one works really good.
You stand in a room that has a large statue of a cobra. There seems to be enough room to put a trap on the opposite side of it, more close to the entry to the dungeon from the cavern outside. This, you assume, is where you should be building the trap.
Okay, I don't want to sound offensive here for a moment, but Shorty, does this person represent any person of your kind, or am I just accidentally being inappropriate?
What do you mean, any person of my kind?
No, Shorty. I'm talking to Shorty. You are not the snake peoples.
Sure does look familiar, but I don't know this person. I don't know this snake.
Oh, okay. I didn't expect you to know oh, that's Terry, but I was just wondering I don't know. I wanted to see. I don't understand how your people work, so I'm just trying to get a handle on that. More to talk about over drinks and whatnot.
I don't think her people are cobras.
Yeah, I don't.
Does it work for
so either?
Different ones or no?
Yeah, maybe it's a regional thing. Or
you have to be Basilican to grow up like me.
So,
yeah, but
how are you going to create this trap?
I'll work on digging the pit by displacing the ground.
Okay. You use your archetism to do so, and it takes a little while, but you get there. How are you going to put a rug down, considering you have no rug?
I guess we should have got that first.
No, we have a rug. It's 2 rooms that away.
You just steal the rug from the other room.
So smart.
I told you to shut up. Sorry about that.
It's okay. Your handler Sog is he can get out of hand. Get it?
Yeah, I see what you did there.
There is a spike trap pit with a rug, a bear skin rug, stretched over it now, and
that doesn't look ominous at all.
Yeah. What is there anything else you want to do with this thing? Anything to change or adjust?
Out of curiosity, is there a little plaque or something on the bottom of that there statue?
No, not currently.
Can we get a plaque put there so they see this intimidating statue and something written there oh, let's go check out what's written here, and when they go to investigate, boom, into the pit they go.
That's a great idea.
I like that idea. I like it a lot.
Is the base of the statue made out of stone?
It is, yes.
Can I use my thing to rearrange it into a small plaque?
Yeah,
But
no problem.
Right, and it says, "Got him."
Okay.
I was gonna suggest hey there, but that's pretty good too.
Yeah, got him is great. So you do so, and all is well. Now, as you finish the trap, Jim arrives to inspect it, coming from the secret passageway.
Oh, of course you do.
He gives it a once-over and then says, all right, well, which one of you are gonna test it for me?
I mean, I could try, but I don't know how realistic that's gonna look.
Oh, it'll be great, Toby. You'll be perfect. You just sort of
He is
over it, and you just fall
Okay.
through, and
I just started pantomiming the ability to walk.
And I can like slap the rug with my tail to make it fall in.
Oh,
That-
hey there, I'm just an adventurer looking for fame and treasure. Oh, look, a lovely. Oh, that's a lovely statue. I wonder what's written there. Oh no, I've fallen in and I am dead.
He's falling. He can't get up.
you rug.
But you're hovering, and no one's hit the rug.
No,
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. That's my bad. I just transparently go through the rug.
And then after he goes through it, I slap it with my tail to make it fall.
I'm in a pit there.
I gotta say, this could be better, but
only the demonstration is flawed. The concept will work flawlessly.
Yes, we don't want to die though.
I'll take the hit for that.
Would you prefer to see a living creature go in it?
maybe. What are you thinking?
Okay, hold on there. Let me just starting to flicker in and out of existence again, and all of a sudden a familiar is summoned. A chimpanzee.
no.
This
Not test monkeys.
This is my friend Chimpana. He's gonna test this out for us.
Chimpana stands next to you.
Okay.
Oh, he's adorable.
Buddy, what we're gonna do? You see that statue over there?
We're gonna kill a monkey.
You're just gonna walk over and see what's written down there, okay?
This is terrible.
Chimpana starts walking on all fours forward, and as it gets on top of the rug and leans in closer to inspect the inscription on the statue.
He's fine, don't worry.
What happened? I'm gonna look down the pit at it.
Yeah, that's
I don't know how I feel about that.
that's all I needed to see. I feel good about this now. Good trap. Good trap.
What do I see down there?
You look down, and there appears to be nothing there.
Oh,
don't-
that's
don't-
less gruesome than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, no, that's because it's my buddy. Hold on, I'll bring him back.
Sog, roll a stamina check.
I'm summoning Chimpana as this is happening, mind you.
He's summoning Chimpana again. Okay. Chimpana appears. Sog, let's see that stamina check. 84 is enough. You kind of lean over and you kind of forget how top heavy you are being a sock.
Yeah, my hat. All that.
Yeah, you almost fall in, but you're able to like fling your head back and you fly backwards a little bit.
What the fuck? That thing's dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point, isn't it?
So sneaky.
Would you feel more comfortable if we installed a safety railing, or does that kind of defeat the purpose?
No,
Definitely
I
defeats
think I almost
the
hurt
purpose.
myself.
How does that even work?
Fell on yourself.
Yeah, that's what he said, Shorty. Fair.
Go back to home school.
Balls drop out.
Shut up.
Don't worry, Shorty. I'll explain it later at dinner.
Jim laughs and he says, well, it works for me. I didn't choose it, but let's, Regis can deal with it. Tolerable work, all of you. Now, get out of here. You head back to your sleeping bag area or the tavern, wherever you choose, and decide to get some rest. And as you do so, you are reminded of the pillow that you stole earlier. Pillow is our keyword tonight, so we are going to do a drawing for these red dice if you type the word pillow into chat. So Go ahead and write that in. You guys get another 15 experience for developing your own trap for the dungeon. You've really made your mark here on the old dungeon. So
Make your way downtown, walking fast, don't you know? Do-do-do-doodly-doo.
Also, fun fact, this is a little tidbit of information for you. We will be airing a second show in the next coming weeks on Thursday nights. Not every Thursday night, but on a regular rotation, featuring a different cast run by Ray. So,
Oh, that's not a Tide Pod, is it?
Sog, you can't eat Tide Pods. What do you think you are, Gronk?
Actually, you know, for Sog, would that be like a drink or a bath?
Ooh.
That could be like the secret
It's my
poison.
tiny pillow.
Oh, that's your tiny pillow.
That's
Oh,
my girlfriend.
Sog's.
Oh, no.
Wait.
It's a
Ooh.
poisonous pillow.
Yep, let
Yeah.
that sink in.
Well, thank
Oh,
you
I
everybody
will-
for
as low as
participating.
it's going.
Thank you for watching. Thank you, our wonderful cast, for an excellent show. We will be joined next week by Rachel Glass, who will be introducing her character. That'll be a lot of fun. I am very excited about that personally. Last chance for Pillow in chat, and then we are going to roll it on up. All right, here we go. The winner is
Jay Crutchfield.
Vral. You won some more dice. Great
It
job,
would be-
bud.
It would have been
Good
fun
job.
again just to be told no.
No, I would have given you some of that, but no, yeah, you can't win dice anymore. No.
Right. Way to go, Vral.
Well,
Nice
we are
use at
going to
home
jump
after
to our
school.
outro video. We will be hanging out in chat afterwards. Thank you, everybody. Don't forget to share all that stuff, become a patron on our Patreon page, and a subscriber on Twitch. We will see you next week for episode 3. Bye.
Yay.